Ronin XXO.
What is up, everybody? It is I, Ronin, and today I am with Runic Cross and Hatsuma, and we're checking out Brandish Maidens.
New archetype, I'm extremely excited for it. It doesn't look very meta so far, but we're about to try and test that out against a couple of decks. And I am super excited because these seem really fun on a casual level.
Yeah, and as this is a casual level, I'll be using my strongest casual deck.
Oh, you don't have a Brandish Maidens deck yet, do you?
No, I just got out of class, so I haven't really had a chance to put anything together.
I don't have a Brandish Maiden deck yet. Let me make one. I thought you had one.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay,
So
we're very ill-prepared for this video.
Yeah, no, I can make it. I can make one real fast.
But,
won't take long.
We'll be back whenever he has that made. Okay, so we are back. Runic has his deck, and I found out why my tea is awful. So, productive few minutes.
And I found out I can take a surprisingly high amounts of ghost pepper sauce and not really feel that bad about it. It's delicious, though. Mmm.
Alright, so, yeah, we're
Sorry,
just
what were we talking about?
I don't know, I'm just excited, like, Runic, what are your exact thoughts on this deck? Because you didn't go into a whole lot of detail when you were telling me about it.
I haven't really played it yet, but from what I've seen of it, it's combo heavy. It's got a lot of fun little things you can do. It's really, I wouldn't say fast, but it's not a really slow deck. It's got a lot you can do with it. It kind of feels like Link's Zodiacs, just not as strong.
Oh, alright. Alright, well, whenever you're ready, just get in and we can start.
Alright.
Okay,
I will warn you, this is the first time I'm piloting this deck, so I'm going to have to read some of the cards.
Yeah. Well, for this video, we are just doing a couple games. Just one where they go first, one where they go second, just to see how they operate in both situations, I guess. Does that work? You there?
Now, I will warn you to mess with the consistency a bit. I did net deck this off of Lithium 2300, and it is a true Draco variant. But I'm going to try and avoid using that part of the deck.
All right, man. Sounds good. Let's see. No. No. I don't like that.
Okay, well, if this card is sent to the field, I can special summon one Brandish Maiden from my deck.
Oh, that's neat. Huh. And that's the one that lets you tribute and summon something to your Link Zone, right?
Pretty much.
Cool.
What should I do? What should I do? I'll do this.
I should have saved my Typhoon.
Yeah, you really should have.
Feel like a fool.
And then I'll use this. I honestly don't need this in my hand. I'll get Masterpiece just to have him. As a deterrent. Let's see what I just lost.
Hey, what's up, Podneg9? I love seeing it. I really do.
Okay, I didn't lose much. Nothing too important. Just most of my True Draco engine, which is actually fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not something you usually hear.
Okay. What up? Oh, I love these things.
Let's see. Isn't its ability kind of...
Thank you, by the way. switch to this, and now...
Isn't her ability kind of counterproductive?
You might say that.
Start up engage. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Huh. So what I'm seeing is they have so much searching going on that they don't really need to worry about the whole bouncing things back to the graveyard deal.
Kinda.
Huh, alright.
Now, this might be weird, but I do have to do this. Holy crap, I didn't actually lose anything out of that. I'm actually upset.
It's too bad.
There's actually nothing I can really do right now.
Huh, how about that? Alright, and now I get this. I am in a rough spot right now. This is not a good hand. This is not good at all.
Good, it looks like we both fucked up. Okay, what's all in my grave right now?
What's
This
that
might be
do?
weird, but I'm trying to load up my grave.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to do. So there goes my token.
And there goes your spell. And trap.
Dang it.
And...
My
I can
ultimate
do this
casual
too.
deck.
Because these are not once per turn.
That's pretty cool. I like that, at least.
I do too. This is actually kind of a cool aspect of the deck.
Yeah. Well, that's my Prime Monarch.
Yep.
That is unfortunate.
At least you can still use it.
Yeah. I guess. It still sucks.
And the beauty of this thing is, honestly, it's not really useful right now, but I do want to see if I can get it something else in the grave.
I see a spell book. I'm guessing you're running free spellbooks of secrets just to get stuff in the graveyard?
Kinda.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think I might be out of... Oh my god, I'm actually out of most of the other Brandish stuff.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, I guess...
I can do something. You don't have any monsters yet, so I guess I'll just keep going with what I'm doing.
That seems to be the way to do it.
Yeah, pretty much. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a much more pure variant, because I do like a lot more of the cards of this deck. And I think that this is kind of restricting them.
Yeah. So, out of curiosity, do you actually run any traps in there?
Yes, actually.
Really?
Yes, I promise you.
What the fuck?
It's Monarch Ubel. What are you confused about right now?
I was dueling an AI, and all of a sudden it summons 5 fusion monsters with 3,000 attack in 1 turn.
Oh, you were doing that
Oh,
one.
what?
You were doing that one. That one's dumb.
Lemon yellow sun.
Oh, okay.
Raised in no feet.
Well, I'm super dead on that one.
Yeah.
Windows of moon below.
Honestly, that one happens with that one. What it does is it just it spams out effect damage once it gets chain material, and fusion gate.
Yup, that was terrible.
Oh, who lives the world?
Let's see.
And because you've gotten rid of my monster, I can bring out this one again.
Cool.
Whenever it decides to enter the field,
It's a defense. So what am I waiting for on your end? Is this just being slow right now?
what's this? I'm a little scared.
What is what?
What is that? Sounds like a blowjob. No, I'm good. I got this. Seriously, that sounds like a blowjob. Really? Dude, what are you doing?
I'm trying to go into my battle phase.
Oh. Somebody didn't read my card's effect.
But it's saying I can attack.
That's not the problem, buddy.
The fact that you can summon it, or what? Let's see. Okay, let's see what happens, I guess.
Well, yes, I would like to swap her out for one of the Link monsters, thank you.
Oh, that's what she does? I mean, doesn't replay just occur? And I don't mind?
You have made error.
Where have I made error?
You see, you'd think, but I actually didn't.
Huh. Okay. But, like, how do you respond right now?
Because that's delicious.
Easy.
Oh, another one. Awesome.
Target that face down.
And now what? Huh, you didn't lose
In that
anything
case,
again.
just pop this into the grave. I've already had some. Yeah.
Hi, Kugari.
Also, in case you guys are wondering, I didn't get invited to the second lobby you created.
No, sorry.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm missing everything.
Before we start the next game, I'll put the link in for you.
That would be appreciated. I finished my, the deck, by the way.
Oh,
You want
awesome.
to check that out after that?
Yeah. Okay, so this might be a weird turn. Oh, it's monsters. I misread that. I misread that.
Is she a warrior? She is a warrior.
I misread that hard. Okay, that was my bad.
Oh no, it's not for that. I've had it.
I got an idea. I think this will work.
Stop trying to get me drunk with you. How often do I actually get once a year? Maybe?
Do 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 do.
Sure, once a year. Okay. When was the last
You bellin' rebellin' it.
Yeah, I like you, Bell.
I know.
I do too.
And it's really cool because I can just keep banishing Eidos, resummoning Edia, and Yubel is preserved.
The only problem about Yubel is she has a serious fetish for Jaden.
I mean, he's cool sometimes.
No, she was obsessed with Jaden.
Yeah. But nonetheless. Oh, that's my Yubel.
I mean, I obviously know why, but I mean, seriously.
So, this masterpiece is immune to monster effects and trap.
I don't run other Yubels in this deck. Alright,
Okay, go ahead and post the
so
link.
we're gonna go on to the next round in a second here, and we'll be back with Game 2. Alright, so we are back with the actual Game 2 this time. We each changed up our decks, doing something a little bit different.
I went with a bit of a pure variant.
And you can read my
by-
screen. This is gonna be good.
And by bit, I mean extremely pure.
Alright, so I think I went first last time, so I'll go second this time.
Alright.
And immediately my hand is not great. Let's go.
I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna set this.
So you
I'm
said
gonna
this
activate this.
So you said this is a pure variant, but I'm not exactly sure like what you mean by that. So could you go into a bit more detail?
Okay, well, a pure variant is different from a... Okay, the last deck I was using was Brandish Maiden, True Dracos. So this is just Brandish Maidens.
Alright. But they don't have a whole lot of support right now. How'd you manage that?
Literally, I'm just trying 3 of every spell, 3 of the only monster. The extra deck is only Brandish Maiden, extra deck monsters, which sounds like a bad idea, but they honestly really work well combined with things like Monarchs and True Draco, so I thought it might be interesting to try it in this manner.
Alright, well let's see if my hand got any better. It didn't. Okay, that's sick. Okay, so I can do that. Do that. And this. This was so bad. I'm just gonna eat my Chick-fil-A and humbly accept this L that I have a feeling I'm about to take. Chick-fil-A is great, by the way, if you've never had it.
Did you just say if I've never had Chick-fil-A?
I don't know where you live, so I don't know if you have Chick-fil-A or not.
America, I have Chick-fil-A.
I've met
I
several
hate Chick-fil-A,
have
but that's not the
Chick-fil-A.
point.
I've met several.
I think it's okay.
Every time I go there, it's subpar.
I've
I
met,
also don't like their
Maybe
business
one near
practices.
you, like I've noticed, like some places like are much poorer in quality than the others.
But this is also coming from somebody who... Oh. What the hell?
Okay, so we're seeing a
Five-headed.
golem dragon in this day and age. Okay,
this deck
shocker.
Good.
is
Finally.
Surprising.
Either way, it was a win-win for me.
this deck was made to turbo 5-headed freaking dragon.
Not
You mean
that
the thing
big of
that's
an
killed
issue.
by a Rageki?
You mean the thing that's killed like by 30 different trap cards?
You know what? This was hyper casual. I'm bringing hyper casual.
No diggity, I like to bang you.
That was like hyper casual, like maybe 5 years ago.
No, not even 5 years ago, like a decade ago.
You know what?
Like that was a long time ago.
With this deck, I found a combo that makes it so you cannot special summon anything with less than 5,000, like 400 attack points. So shut up.
So here's the beauty of these things. One thing I do like is that if you just make a spell-heavy deck, you can just pitch spells.
Yes, that is rather nice. But 5-headed dragon.
I literally have 3 answers to that, both on my field and in my hand right now. That's why I'm not too scared.
5-headed dragon. It's a dragon with 5 heads.
No diggity, like to bang. I'm sure you've got like future fusion or whatever. Which one just got what's the word I'm looking for? Which one just got errated? Future fusion or is it fusion gate? I can't remember.
I want to say it's...
I want to say future fusion.
Yeah, I think so.
But I'm not exactly
like
sure.
Bang up, like the way you work it.
Hmm. Oh yeah, are either of you guys excited for the live-action adaptation of Full Metal Alchemist?
What adaptation of Full Metal Alchemist?
It came out on Netflix today.
If you're talking about Brotherhood, we've already seen it.
No, not Brotherhood.
That would be really, really sad.
They made a live-action movie.
Have you
for
ever
Full
heard
Metal
of
Alchemist
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
No. Just today, they released a live-action adaptation on Netflix of Full Metal Alchemist, like they did with Death Note.
Oh, it's not a live
ew.
action. That sounds terrible.
That does sound terrible.
The only reason that Death Note worked was because like all of its powers were based on the notebook, not like some strange shit. So
Yeah, dude, can I tell you how much I'd love a Western JoJo's adaptation, but it will never happen because honestly it's way too Japanese.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with adaptations. A lot of stuff in anime works purely because it's anime, and you can suspend disbelief enough to believe, hey, something like this could happen.
I would admit though, it would be funny seeing an Asian guy walk around going, "Holy shit!"
No, dude, you don't understand though. There are Japanese live-action JoJo movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They are amazing.
There's also Japanese live-action Death Note, and from what I understand, it's very mixed on how good or bad they are.
Oh, and another thing that's actually kind of fun. There's this anime short that I'm a huge fan of called Psyche Kensen, or Psyche Sensen no Sainon, I believe it is. Awesome.
Hmm.
How are you gonna eat your food? Do you want to go to Stop. Leave. Let's complete it. Not playing.
This is going from bad to worse for me. Though I suppose it is kind of my fault.
This, you know, 6, the tailor's tale, beast boy, I'm not you. You're about to die. Come on, bitch, come and fight me.
You know, this is probably my fault for playing 5-headed Dragon Turbo.
It's not really turboing it very well.
Yeah, I know, I got a
it's
very
pretty
bad
slow
hand.
to be something called turbo.
I got a very, very bad hand. It's quite unfortunate. Saving it.
Storming Mirror Force, interesting.
Which is good, because now I didn't waste resources.
Yeah.
I'll...
I just like preferably fond more of Drowning Mirror Force. But that was pretty
Is it the
good
one
too.
that flips them?
No, that's
That's the
burying.
one that sends them back into the deck.
Oh yeah, no, that is the best one because
Yeah.
that is arguably the best kind of removal in the game.
No, drowning
Yeah.
is the best, but it requires a direct attack to activate, and that can be
It
difficult
does.
sometimes. Yeah. You know, that can just be difficult.
Yes. But generally, that's most of the time you're going to activate it anyway.
I like how this one that you
We're popping random back
Thank you.
rows today.
thank you for
Popping
more
back
spell
row
for more
today.
spell usage. It's actually funny that you chose that card because that was probably the worst one you could have hit.
As in for me or for you?
And for you.
Oh.
Kakazoo and quicker hands than guy. You really want me to bash at you? Fine. Make sure you see monsters throw them. Oh, okay.
This food's really good.
Ooh, I'm excited to try this.
What is it?
It's the equip spell.
Oh, alright. Hmm.
And then I'll just set myself up to take more of your stuff from your grave. And then I'll try out this card.
Hmm. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the field spell is a lot stronger when you actually have...
Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, so you might be a little upset. Are you upset?
Would you be surprised if I said I'm not?
I mean, not necessarily. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Well, dang.
Yes, I would like to activate her effect.
Which is?
Pulls one of those cards out of my deck.
Oh, cool. What card are you grabbing?
Yeah, this has some nice stuff in it. I think this is a really fun deck so far.
Yeah, like, my expectations of it have definitely been, like, blown out of the water just seeing the way they play right now.
No, this is exactly what I thought they'd be. Like, I mean, you're playing, like, let's be honest here, this is like a T7 deck at best.
Yes, but even so, like...
But you know, this is a fun casual deck. I don't expect us to be winning any tournaments. Not with this wave of support.
Yeah, but even so, it's just like... I don't know, I can notice when plays are being made. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, tournament play is just really no fun, especially when it's just people playing like 3 different decks.
Again, current metagame is actually pretty diverse.
Ish.
There's like 8 decks in it,
Alright.
which is pretty great.
Still not as diverse as I would like it to be. I remember a time when people would just make their own custom decks, because you could do that and still get away with it.
Yeah,
Now it's just like if you're not playing an archetype or one of the standard decks, it's just you lose.
Hmm. I might have messed up.
What, do you not have any Xyz?
None that I can use?
Ooh. Do you have anything that would be bigger than my monster?
Yes, but it's not accessible at the moment.
Okay, let's have some fun then. Let's get rid of this.
Yeah, I mean, go wild, man.
That could have been potent, kind of. And then... You haven't really shown anything useful yet, so I might as well mill this.
This game's not going my way.
No. And I would love this card, please, and thank you. And then I can activate this to pop this monster. And destroy a spell and trap.
Now, the one thing I'm noticing about the deck is it seems like it struggles with if there's ever more than one monster on the field.
I don't know. I haven't really played it enough, and you're not really using anything that's incredibly meta or, you know, swarm heavy. I guess that
No,
would
I
be a
don't
better way
mean
to
on
put
my
it.
end. I mean on your end. Because a lot of the condition for the spell and trap card is you can't have any monsters in your main monster zones.
Yeah, I know. That's why, if you notice, that's why these things become either big beaters or they drop everything down to their level.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, it's a little weird. A little weird.
Yeah, that's the thing about this deck, is it definitely seems to specialize on the one link monster you get out.
So if that monster gets shut down, you got issues.
Until it brings out another link monster.
Yeah. Which admittedly isn't very hard to do. But it's just kind of something that's exploitable, you know?
Could be, if they're not prepared.
Let's put it this way. This deck is easily shut down by Xcode Talker.
Or Monarch.
Blocks zones.
Yeah. Well, I humbly accept this L.
I want to see... There we go. There it is.
Well, I accept
was
my
good.
L's. I accept my L's.
I will admit, the first duel was a little bit more viable, but that was just because it was combined with better archetypes. I think this is a fantastic casual archetype. I don't think it's a great meta one.
Yeah. Hatsuma, your thoughts?
About the same, really. It's slow pacing, so it's definitely not going to keep up with more meta decks, but I think it's fun. looks fun to play.
It's still a lot of fun to play. I'll say that outright.
Uh,
Want to play another game with different decks? Swap things around a bit?
Yeah, sure. Let's just end the video real quick, though. This has been going
Of
on for a
course.
while. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know exactly how wrong I was about this, because I can assure you I was wrong about this deck. But, you know, if you have any of your own original ideas for, like, a Brandish maiden deck, maybe you thought up your own little formula, let us know. Like, we can try it out in a video if you want, just before things really get too kicking with this archetype.
I could actually honestly just see some weird combos with like Toon Table of Contents just to deck thin and get spells in the grave. So I mean, there's tons of options.
I agree. The thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is you can just combine various different things to come up with the most craziest deck ever, and it worked.
So yeah, if you got
Experiment,
ideas for some
fine
sort
thing.
of crazy combos, some sort of weird plays you can do with anything really, let us know. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. That'll probably be the easier way to get me a message about that stuff. And this has been Ronan, signing off.